No, that should be here. There you go. That way all this is in one go. Copy. Hey everybody, my name is Delzar Slit, and today we're going to be doing a reaction video. Afro, you literally just got here way too late to actually ask that question. I already told a bunch of people, so maybe they can tell you, or you can, you know what, fuck it, who knows. Anyways, please, everybody, we're going to be watching this Sonic by Ranni, called The Philosophy of IDW Silver. I have no idea when this is actually going to come out, because technically this was filmed way after the other two philosophy videos, which have Shadow and Sonic. But I put those way later because of weird way that I organize my videos for upload. So this may come out before all of those. Who knows? Let's begin.
Guy comes from a future where everything's always on fire. I'm talking about a
What?
different kind of fire. You know, the stinky kind. His debut
Stinky
game,
Fire?
Sonic the Hedgehog. A title so riddled with bugs and glitches that it's forever
What?
memorialized
What the
as a blueprint on how not to make a game. What was intended to be
Bro,
a launch pad
how you gonna make a Sonic game where he decides, fuck it, I fly now? Keeping the metal silver.
for the Hedgehog was instead a rapid fall into obscurity. And it's here Silver joins the fate of so many other Sonic characters
Mm-hmm.
that, like him, were never able to reach their full potential. But where the games failed, the comics succeeded. Specifically,
Ooh.
the IDW comics. The series breathed new life into Sonic's cast and world. And it's through this series
Are the
Silver
IDW
shines
comics
as a
still
character.
going?
So in this video, we'll explore why Silver's so compelling in the IDW comics and the philosophy that informs us about his character. Silver's origin in the
Also,
comics
he just
differs
looks like
slightly from his start
Anti-Shadow,
in
I'm
the game.
sorry.
In the IDW
But that's mostly because
series,
he's just a white
Silver
guy
lives
instead
under
of a
the
black guy.
oppression of the Eggman Empire. Eggman's regime has strangled the very life of his world. In this timeline, the air has become so polluted that to breathe it in is to choke on its fumes. Seeing this
Damn.
decay, Silver realized that the only way to save his world's future is to save its past. If you didn't know, Silver has the powers of telekinesis and time travel, and it's these
Ooh.
abilities that will aid.
Also, honestly, compared to some of the other hedgehogs in terms of like hair, spine, drip, like he got a pretty good head crest right there going on. Like that little five-fingered lotus leaf. If we made him green, he'd be a great weed man.
Aid him in his mission to save the world. Silver is one of the strongest characters in the Sonic universe, but to me, and I know that what I'm about to say is going to be really cheesy, but to me, Silver's greatest strength is his optimism, which is
Hmm.
ironic considering this is the guy who's defined by the catchphrase,
It's no use! Take this! It's no use!
However, Silver's enthusiasm can lead to him getting tunnel vision. He's often described as being naive, and there's truth to this. He can be
Mm-hmm.
completely oblivious to the people and circumstances around him, but with this naivety is an endearing innocence. He still sees and believes like a child. I think this trait
I actually like this. Okay, so first off, I just like impossible godlike characters that have childish personalities because they never had to fucking grow up. They never had to suffer. And then I want to watch them break.
is
Okay,
reflected
so
well in his character design. Silver has this white fur that stands in stark contrast to others and his world. The color white can be a reference to popular depictions of the future, how everything in the future is scrubbed clean and technologically advanced. You know, like that one SpongeBob episode where everything's made out of chrome?
I saw that. God, no. No. Please, please let it end.
But white can
Let it
also
end.
represent
It's
purity.
cringy.
Silver's coat of fur can be seen as a symbol of his innocent nature. Whenever
Mm-hmm,
Silver's
mm-hmm.
interacting with others, there's a warmth and light to him. He's just a small bean. And Sonic being
I just need to hear that again. And I want this to, like, I want there to be some time that, like, this dude is doing some serious video. And I'm just gonna play the audio of me going,
there's a warmth and light to him. He's just a small bean.
bro, I want to have that as an audio to pull out of him. Like, imagine he's saying some serious shit and he just goes, he's a small bean. Breaks the mood entirely. You're gonna bring a new person to my channel? Okay, Red. We'll see.
And Sonic being Sonic likes to pick on Silver for this. All in good fun, of course.
I'm so gonna own you, Silver. Okay, You're supposed to say in your dreams, Sonic.
In your dreams, Sonic.
Too late. The moment's past.
Now, I had a difficult time finding a formal philosophical system that aligns somewhat with Silver's character.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that sentence aloud just shows how much I need to go outside and touch some grass. But as I
Yes, you
thought
do.
about it, Silver's strength, his optimism, is his philosophy. I know there's a temptation to find Silver's attitude immature and unrealistic. For many, true enlightenment is the acceptance of how dark and uncaring our world is. And if you ever feel like you can change your fate, just remember Silver's words.
It's no use!
This is a very dramatic way of saying that a lot of people think that being edgy and depressed is
Uh,
deep and cool. Look,
it
I'm not
can be.
necessarily disagreeing with this observation. You'd be willfully ignorant not to see how messed up the world is. It would be reasonable to adopt a fatalistic or nihilistic outlook on life. I mean, I do it all the time when I'm driving. However,
Bro,
this
driving
attitude
is.
only carries with it a facade of
I'm gonna shut
hope.
the fuck
The
up right there.
reality
That,
is
that that's
just
actually
one
deep.
layer below the surface. I think true enlightenment comes from those who are able to look into the deep dark and find light, knowing despite it shining faint and dim, there's hope in that. There's this quote
Mm.
from a book I finished reading called The Courage to Be. It says that ultimately, our only hope is the hope that appears when the situation is beyond hope itself.
We cannot give up hope, for hope is all we have.
Daring to believe like this
I'm gonna be honest with you, Red. Actually, do you still want me to call you Red, or you want me to still call you Chico? Because like I can call you by your name, but honestly, if your friend forces you to change your name because it's a little bit similar, oh no, that's your friend. Like shit, this is my name, motherfucker. How you gonna make me change my shit? Anyways,
requires courage, and I find Silver to be heroic. His ability to look at the brokenness of his world and see something greater for it is inspirational. In the comics, even Sonic recognized that the only way to save the future is through Silver. He is the key to
mm-hmm.
changing everything. Fortunately, Silver's persistence paid off. By traveling to the past and fighting alongside his friends, Silver was able to defeat the forces that threatened his future. The present and the future have been saved. So, what happens next? Peaceful days can only last for so long, and as our heroes celebrate their victory, an eerie quiet follows. For Silver,
Mm-hmm.
this silence is palpable. In a special issue called Future Growth, the story offers us an introspective look into Silver after he has saved the world. It begins in a garden at Restoration HQ. It's harvest day, so everyone's busy gathering vegetables. But while the others continue working in the garden, Silver floats off into the woods alone. Well, at least that's what he thought.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Afro. I'm reading your shit. I just ignore it. I'm genuinely reading your stuff. I'm just ignoring it.
You are troubled. Troubled? No way, SPO. You know me, always on a mission, important future person things to do.
You're also bad at lying.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to pry, but if you are concealing some sort of danger, I would like to know about it.
It's nothing like that. Well, I'm not here for the harvest. Actually, I have no idea why I'm here at all.
Do any of us know why we're here?
I do. I mean, I usually do. Every other time I've been sent to the past, it's been to save the future from turning into another wrecked world. That's my job, my purpose. And I always know what I need to do because it's history. But this time, nothing. There's no crisis in my future, and things are okay here. Everything.
Oh fuck, that's actually a good reason to be completely discontent. If you're used to the world constantly being fucked up, and it's now actually nice, I can relate very much to this one. When you're used to your life being a little bit fucky, every fucking time you turn it around and you see, ah shit, things are going wrong again, and then now you're finally looking at the world and it's going, you get to relax. You're like, no, 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 no. I put my guard down for 5 seconds, and this motherfucker's gonna stab me in the back. That guy's gonna shoot me in the head, and this guy, he's gonna put a fucking PVC pipe through my kneecap, sideways with a blunt force object. Um,
Everything's fine, but I'm not. Look, I know Silver's sad right now, but from a character perspective, this is great. It's thematically fitting how this story takes place in a garden. If you didn't know, Silver and Blaze were the ones that planted this garden. So it's
Mm-hmm.
ironic how, while everyone is out harvesting, Silver is literally unable to enjoy the fruits of his labor. This mirrors how,
That
despite Silver saving his future,
usually you can tell when an author or a writer is just being a little bit too crafty with it. But literally having him not able to enjoy the fruits of his labor is so crude. That's it, so crude. I meant so good. Who the fuck cares? You know what the hell I meant.
he's unable to find peace. Instead, he's experiencing something entirely new, an existential crisis,
Mm-hmm.
specifically in the form of anxiety. In the book The Courage to Be, the author Paul Tillich makes a distinction between fear and anxiety. Despite having the
Mm.
same ontological root, fear and anxiety are not the same. Fear has a definition, an object which can be faced, analyzed, attacked, and endured. We can make the
Yes.
argument that Silver has already confronted his fears. Not only that, he's conquered them. He has defeated the forces responsible for the destruction of his future. But what remains from his victory isn't closure, but anxiety. When defining anxiety, Tillich is less concerned about trivial issues like worrying about an exam or being late for work. His focus is in the deep-rooted anxieties that have
Hmm.
plagued the history of humanity, the existential worries that threaten and call into question our very being. These anxieties cannot be fought because anxiety by definition lacks an object to fight. Anxiety has no object, therefore participation, struggle, and love with respect to it are impossible. The only object is the
Ooh.
threat itself, but not the source of the threat, because the source of the threat is nothingness. Anxiety cannot be removed because to Tillich, to exist is to be anxious. Anxiety is ingrained into existence. It's rooted in the human condition. Yay! Aren't you guys glad?
Just yay!
Glad you tuned into my video? Anyways,
I'm
I've
glad.
divided these
Yes,
anxieties
I
into
am.
three main categories: the anxiety
I
of
had to
fate
shut
and
up real
death,
quick because I
the
was like,
anxiety of guilt and
there's a lot of things going
condemnation,
on.
and
Wait, so hold up. Anxiety of fate and death. I've gotten past that one.
the anxiety of emptiness and meaninglessness. As
Number two, I'm halfway there, and number three, I'm kind of in it.
humans, we've grown attuned to these threats. We want to give anxiety a face, to create an object to fear, because an object is comprehensible and something we can deal with. But anxiety is like heavy air. You can't see it, but you can feel its weight. All his life, Silver knew what to do: travel to the past, beat the bad guys, save the future. This task was daunting, but it gave him a path to
Mm-hmm.
follow, and he actually did it. He accomplished his goal. But with this victory is a lingering doubt, wondering
I love characters that have basically succeeded, but even in success, there's still struggle. But what happens when struggle no longer exists? You get your fucking Saitama solutions. I love me some Saitama characters. AKA, when you get what you wanted, no bad downsides on their own, but it's purely just you getting fucked by your own mental health.
how long this will last. Did I do something wrong? Am I missing something? Questions uttered by a time traveling hedgehog, but are all too human. And worst of all, without something to fear, without something to strive towards,
Mm-hmm.
Silver no longer has a mission. He no longer has a purpose. Paul Tillich says that the antidote to anxiety, I'm putting antidote in quotes here, the antidote to anxiety is to have courage, the courage to be. This kind of courage accepts anxiety into oneself, and in spite of it,
Also, I just genuinely believe this. You don't need to have a purpose to exist. You don't need a purpose to live. You don't need a purpose to have fun or to have joy. You just are. The fact that you are able to hear or see this video or be in this fucking Twitch chat is amazing. And if you decided that that has meaning, congratulations.
moves us forward in life. Courage cannot remove anxiety because, as I said earlier, anxiety belongs to existence itself. It is ingrained in our lives. Tillich's conception and resolution of anxiety echoes the words of Soren Kierkegaard, the godfather of
Thank you, Jack Post.
existentialism. Kierkegaard believes that the answer to humanity's deep worries is by taking the leap of faith.
Oh yeah, little fact about me. I do a lot of fucking reaction shit. A lot of it goes into music, in which I'll talk about music. But I have a fucking Psych to Go playlist, and there's also the fucking Thorfinn video, or a bunch of other ones where I'll just go into deep shit. There's a lot of jokes and shit everywhere, but I don't have a particular brand. It's the reason why my channel is marked in the settings and shit for entertainment, technically. Even though I'd honestly be perfectly fine running a philosophy channel, but I just don't have the attention span to constantly do philosophy only.
faith. Existential anxieties transcend us in every way. Human reason can only get us so far, and bridging the chasm these crises have created. This isn't to say that Kierkegaard vilifies reason, he just recognizes its limitations. Eventually, one has to
Cute.
take a leap into the unknown. Now,
What's
how
up,
does all of this
Danger?
relate to silver?
But I'm sorry, I kind of. You know what? After this video, we're playing What's Up, Danger.
Again,
Fuck
I
it.
promise you guys I didn't waste your time. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
SPO has a pretty straightforward answer to Silver's dilemma. He simply tells our hero to have faith in himself, and to have faith in his friends. I interpret SPO's words as reminding Silver that he's stronger than he thinks. And I know this sounds cheesy, but SPO's also reminding Silver that he's loved by his friends, and it's in love they can move forward in life. Future growth is about Silver growing into a stronger person. Silver is still
Nice.
scared, but in spite of this anxiety, he doesn't let it paralyze him. He's ready to embark into the unknown, a future unwritten. Just as a reminder, guys, if you're struggling with anxiety, know that there are always people out there eager to help, whether that be friends, family, or a mental health professional. Seeking help is nothing to
Yes.
be ashamed about, and I would say it's necessary for personal growth and fulfillment. So, what do you guys think about Silver? Do you agree with my interpretation?
I agree with your interpretation a lot, but honestly, when I see Silver, from what I've learned of him in this video alone, I just gotta say this. Seems like a pretty chill dude. He doesn't seem to have that many issues all around. His existential crisis is definitely a big one, but let's just be honest here. There's always going to be a new threat. It's just a moment before you get to the next one. Anyways,
Of Tillich and Kierkegaard? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to continue this conversation, feel free to join our Discord server using the link below. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. It helps support the channel. Subscribe and hit that bell icon if you want to see more videos like these. Thank you guys for watching. And
anyways, everyone, I have a question for everyone else around me. Are you happy? Sorry. Anyways, we're gonna just go into my usual rant. Get your ass in the description. Fucking find the original video. Get to the original channel. Like them. Subscribe to them. Do that shit. You don't have a fucking choice. Go now. Thank you. By the way, now here's the part where you get choices. You can like this video or not. It's up to you. You can comment on this video. What you want to say. What you want to say to me. What you think would be cool for me to watch next. You know, that type of shit. And then subscriptions. Subscribing to me. What the fuck do I say to that? Do it if you feel like it. And if you do, I got a couple things for you to do, okay? Number one, I just fucking forgot my damn slogan. How the fuck do I forget this shit? Yeah, okay, so subscribe if you think that I'm worthy of subscription. Okay, don't subscribe out of pity. And also subscribe because you think you just want to come back around and support. Yeah, that's the right way to say it, right? Why the fuck am I asking you? You know what the hell you're supposed to be doing. It's up to you. Go ahead. Peace. Oh yeah, Jack of Pills. I don't think you realize.